Hi friends, I'm going to show you the pizza dough recipe I've been making from Bobby Flay, which lots of my friends love too. It's actually really easy and I can't believe I didn't make my own pizza dough sooner. Okay, I have all of my ingredients pre-measured. I have 4 cups of flour. It says to use bread flour, but all-purpose works fine for me. 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 envelope of dry yeast. I don't actually have envelopes, but I figured out how many to put in, and that's 2 1/4 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. I think my Mediterranean salt is fine. 1 1/2 cups of water that is 110 degrees Fahrenheit. I just do warm water that doesn't feel too hot. This hot water will kill the yeast. And you don't even have to proof the yeast in this recipe. 2 tablespoons of olive oil plus another 2 teaspoons for oiling the bowl. So I have 1 bowl for mixing everything, and the metal bowl is oiled and is gonna rise in there. I set the oven to warm, and I'll turn that off in a little bit just so I have a good place for the dough to rise, which it'll do for about an hour. The directions say to put it in a stand mixer. I don't have a stand mixer. I have this, but it's new and it's pretty nifty. And I've found that dough hooks work nice because it doesn't flip stuff everywhere. And it doesn't stick to it really bad. But last time I wasn't paying attention closely enough. I ended up proofing the yeast, but it still turned out good. Actually, maybe it turned out better. I have a little cup of flour that's for the counter and a little bit here. I don't want to accidentally put that in. Here's the yeast. So I also have the sugar and salt in there with the yeast. Okay, I have my warm water here. I'm just going to add the oil to it to make this easier. And you slowly add it to the bowl as you're mixing. Just going to mix those dry ingredients together first. Still a little bit too sticky. I'm going to add a little bit more flour. I'm going to flour the counter. This is turning out much stickier this time. I wonder if it has to do with humidity. There's enough flour on the counter that it'll pick it up. So you're just gonna knead it into a big ball. Okay, this should work. I'm gonna cover this and put it in the oven, not on. I'm gonna put it in there for an hour to rise. The dough has doubled in size, and if someone will go wash their hands, they can help me with this. Turn the dough out. I'm gonna knead it a little more. Next time I will cover it with a towel because the saran wrap stuck to it. I have my pizza pan ready. This recipe makes 2 pizzas. It's still quite sticky.
Hey, is this sugar? And I really like this kind of sugar. So can I try a little bit of the sugar?
No, you're not going to eat plain sugar, are you silly? Okay, I need the rolling pin. Okay, well, we'll move it, don't worry. And divide that in half. I'm going to cover these both with saran wrap.
You're making it a little too hard for me to fit
gonna cover these.
Why do you have to cover them?
They're gonna sit there for, I think, 10 minutes.
Is this gonna be a big one? Hey!
You're gonna roll it until it's as big as the pizza pan. Make sure you do it in different directions.
Like this?
Yep. Because otherwise you'll get like a big long pizza instead of a round one.
But if it was a long one, then it would be cool.
It would be cool, but we don't have a pizza pan shaped like a big long one.
Can I try?
Can Carmen try?
Yeah. Ooh, you're doing good. Wow, Mama, you're doing good.
Okay, so I was gonna do a little collaboration with my friend Jen. She wants a bunch of families to send in like a 10-second clip of things that they're doing during quarantine with their families.
Pizza making.
That should be good enough.
We've been waiting, so.
Oh, you're making it hard for my
Throw
students.
meat at me.
You're making it hard for my students
Okay.
to sit here. Can I do the spreading?
You want to do the sauce?
Yeah. It looks kind
This is the perfect little ladle for spreading the sauce.
Okay, I'm gonna drink some soup.
All right, ladle on some sauce.
Girl can of pizza sauce.
Need a big scoop. That's not gonna do it. I just dumped the cheese on and now they can spread it out instead of watching her do small handful by small handful.
Not today.
Yes.
Okay, only put it on half. Don't put it on this half. Just put it all over the pizza.
I'm helping.
Let's give this a try.
I'm gonna get the flour in my eyes.
Flour in my eyes.
Wow, it's already getting pizza full. Can I do rolling again?
Yeah, I can do some rolling. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Let's get this over here.
you nice man. Pizza's getting.
It's getting a little close to the edge. Okay, so that's getting too long. Now we want to make it go in the other direction. See? Okay, this one's a bit smaller, which is okay. And this is going to go in the oven for about 10 minutes at 450.
That one's.
Can you open the oven for me? We'll let that sit before we cut it. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions about making your own pizza. It's always loud in here. Making cooking videos feels almost impossible.